Thank you, all my Pisceans. You're amazing. The Pisces clan, you guys are just so special, and I hope you guys know that, each and every one of you. Please note these are general messages, so they won't resonate with everyone. If you want a reading that is specific to your own situation, you can definitely message me and book online. You'll find a link to my website in the description box below. But that being said, let's see what the person you're thinking of wants to say to you. Now remember, I'm reading for a whole bunch of you, so these messages will not resonate for everyone. So, for Pisces, who they're thinking of and what do they want to say to Pisces? And then we'll see Pisces rebuttal. I feel your love around me constantly. Aww, that's so sweet. Somebody's thinking of you, and I'm getting this feeling of gratitude. I feel like they're thankful. They're thankful for all you've done for them. They're thankful for all you are. And I'm also getting friends who haven't seen you in a long time, but it's like you can always pick up where you left off. And some of them I'm hearing, I can just think of you and you're there. And it's like they want to tell you that they're so grateful for you always being there for them, for always helping them through. Oh, wow, just as I say that, helping them through hard times. You were always the friend to them, or the lover to them, or that favorite family member to them. Maybe you were an amazing brother, sister, father, uncle, aunt, grandma, grandparent, but they are so grateful for everything that you've done for them and for being there, especially through those hard times. Now, for others of you, if you're thinking of an ex or somebody that you had romantic ties with, they are heartbroken. They still feel you in their energy. They can't shake you. They could have put you in a third party situation that caused issues because they were controlling and in their ego space. They wanted everything. They wanted it all. Could have been dealing with an Aries. But this card to me also, I associate Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn with it just because of what it stands for. But what I'm feeling is that this person, they could have been a little bit too rigid, a little bit too strict, neglectful of everything that you brought them. And I think there's a bit of remorse and regret for that too, that they didn't see it at the time. Some of them could have been just too focused on their own lives and everything that they had to deal with, so they were only caring about themselves. And I feel that they feel bad for being selfish. Interesting. What else? I have the desire to see the world with you. Wow. For some of you, somebody definitely, if they live afar, they want to come and see you. If you live afar, maybe they want you to come and see them. For others of you, of course, they want to spend their time, especially their free time, going on adventures with you. You probably bring them a lot of excitement. You probably have your little giggles and your laughter, or they love seeing the world through your eyes. There's probably things that you notice that they don't. For example, I had an ex when I lived in England, and he used to love it when when we would go walking, because the things that I would notice that I just absolutely loved, he was blown away by. It was everything from the iron gates to little stone fences to even the way ivy hung on buildings and stones. And he said something that was so beautiful. We're still friends. Well, I haven't talked to him in a few years, but we ended amicably. But I really love the fact that he always would say, I love seeing the world through your eyes. So I feel like there's someone around you that also loves seeing the world through your eyes or wants to see it with you. And I feel like this could be somebody who loves you romantically, because there's new love here. Maybe some of you will even get an offer in the next little while. Someone may say, hey, look, You know, New Year's is coming up soon. It's only a couple months away. Maybe when all the travel bans lift and whatnot else, why don't we just go? Why don't we go and see something? You've got the Knight of Swords in reverse. In this context, what I feel is just that it's that stagnancy of not being able to do much, especially because everybody's been going through COVID. And by the way, you guys, you're incredible. All of us have been so supportive to each other through this last year. And as much as there's tragedy, it's interesting to see how it brings the world together. It brings the world together, and you start sparking new relationships with people you didn't even know. People online, right? Especially even on this channel. Just seeing you all get to know each other is beautiful. So if things had been a little slow recently, I feel that someone is dreaming about the time that they're going to be able to go traveling with you and do things with you. What else? And it could be a sudden departure, right? Maybe some of you will just get a surprise. You're just going to get a phone call and it's going to be, pack your bags. I got us 2 tickets to somewhere. You are my best friend. Oh, and it's funny how this is coming up underneath this. I feel your love around me constantly. I do feel that some of your best friends even that you haven't seen in a while, they're really missing you. And even if they haven't told you, they are still so grateful for everything you've done. For others of you who may have broken up with somebody, they still see you as their best friend, and they're feeling lost without you. They are. They could have said some really nasty things, but now they want to try again. There could have been some bitter fights. Maybe you were on a trip and there was a bitter fight that took place, and that's what the breakup caused. Let's face it, sometimes when you're traveling, you guys can get really tired. We all can get tired and we all can get grumpy. I don't know. But yeah, somebody that hasn't seen you in a while, see? 4 Swords energy. They're thinking of you. They're contemplating. And they're trying to heal. So I think some are trying to heal over this breakup. They know that they've lost you. And even if you won't take them back or they haven't made an approach to you, rest assured, you made an impact. You made an impact on their world. What else for this? You are my best friend, 4 Swords. Yeah, they're not feeling so good about themselves. Whoever it is. Oh, I just got that you always stuck up for them when other people didn't. Underdog. Thank you, Spirit. I'm getting that you always fought for them even though they were the underdog. It was like they didn't roll with the crowds. Maybe they were the unpopular kid in school, or they were somebody who wasn't seen as such an asset, right? Or maybe they got picked on a lot. But I don't think that some of you realize that your love and the fact that you accepted them means so much to them. And actually, that brings, thank you, Spirit. To put it into context, it was like when I was younger and I left high school and a few years passed and I ran into a girl at a bar and she just looked absolutely stunning. I didn't even recognize her. And she came running and gave me the biggest hug and she said, thank you. She said, thank you for always being so good to me in high school. Do you remember me? And I was like, no. Then she told me who she was. As soon as she said her name, I was like, are you kidding? That's you? Absolutely just beautiful. But I always found her beautiful before. And she said, I just wanted to say thank you because you never ever treated me like I was less than anyone. You always treated me with respect and kindness. So I feel that this is the message that's coming through for some of you guys. There's a lot of this actually these last couple days. I feel that you just don't realize the impact that you've had in some way, shape, or form on somebody, and you weren't told, you weren't given those words of appreciation. and you don't hear them enough. Next is, it's hard for me too. I'm really feeling this for those of you who may be in a long distance relationship. Or if not in a long distance relationship, then for those of you who did go through a breakup. I'm getting, regarding this card, that it could be some of you may have broken up, and it's not because you didn't love each other, it just the connection didn't work. And they're finding it hard. You know what I mean? It's like two people who seem meant for each other. They seem great together, but they just can't get it together. And it's none of their faults. It's just they can't seem to make it work. It could be down to timing, right? Could be down to the situation surrounding it. But whoever this is, they are missing you. They're thinking of you. And I don't even think that they want to let go of your energy. It's like they're holding on to your energy with this, I feel you around me constantly. It's like they don't want to let go because it's almost like they're afraid that if they let go even for a minute, then you're gone forever. And that is so incredibly hard for them. They can't handle that. They don't want you to have new love, some of you, but yet they don't know how to show up properly. It's kind of sad, actually. See? There it is. Didn't I just say it? It's like two people who are absolutely wonderful, but they just can't make a loving relationship work, at least not right now. There was such a strong bond here. There is such a strong bond. It hasn't been broken. This could definitely even be to do with twin flames, right? The good old running and chasing. Bless you guys. What else for that Two of Cups? They're waiting. I just heard I'll wait forever. Aww. I'll wait forever. Possibly some of you may have gone into a new relationship here and somebody regrets that they lost you and they're saying, I'll wait forever for you. Some of you, and no judgment, but some of you may keep in touch with your exes even though you're with somebody new. And you guys may be even talking about the fact that you still care about each other, even though you've moved on, quote unquote, moved on. Either or. I just keep hearing, I'll wait forever for you. Aww. Well, Pisces, I don't know about you guys, but I think that's pretty special. Let's get you a butterfly card. Butterfly card, what do we got for my Pisces? Motivation. Well, no matter what it is, no matter who misses you, no matter how much you miss them, the one thing that you've got, which is beautiful, is your motivation. Keep going, keep expanding, keep flying. Keep doing you, because you're on your path. And maybe somebody's going to find the motivation to come forward and say all that they need to say. Oh, such a beautiful reading. All right, you guys, have an amazing rest of your night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, Pisces.